What the hell? In this video, I want to test out the difference between frozen bought fish and fresh caught fish. We've got Jacko and Vicky, and they're going to be cooking up a series of different tests for me to try out.
Plain fish, crumb fish, and the other one is fish burgers.
We're also going to try the difference between bought tuna and fresh homemade tuna. We had to catch all this stuff fresh, so we headed out wide in the deep blue. Let's go. Look at all that fluff.
Who's it gonna be?
It's going to be me.
Straight behind us. Is it gonna be Sammy?
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Rip it and grip it. Who's gonna get up first?
You just dropped yours?
Yeah.
Walk the plank. Walk the plank. Yeah, it was right there. Boys are on. Today's adventure started well before the sun come up. There's a lot that goes into it before you get to finally pull that trigger on the prize fish and dinner for the rest of the week. Welcome to Mossland in the shed. It's the evening before our big send. A lot of you guys don't realize that it takes a lot of preparation, packing and organisation for these big sends. So we sort of got the dive gear over here. Jackson's just tinkering around, loading the guns, got the masks, the snorkels, weight belts, knives and all that sort of stuff. So Jackson's prepping all that. That's very important because we want our gear functioning, especially when we're out there. It could be on as soon as we hit the water. You don't want to be stuffing around, breaking rubbers and all that sort of stuff. Did ya? I think you did break it. No, it goes in that way. Jackson consistently breaking stuff. Stryda's looking for all the big pythons living in the shed. Where are the pythons? Man, our fishing gear takes a flogging. So every time before the trip, you guys don't know this, but we re-rig, put the line on it, change our lures out. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just putting some lures on. I'm the new videographer. We got all the camera gear down here in the room just there. We got our editing set up, more camera gear and the whole lot, and we're mid-edit. And then the most important thing is the preparation on the boat. There's no phone reception. You can't just drop an anchor because it's too deep. If anything goes wrong, it goes really wrong and we could be floating out there. This is what it's all about, baby. We just want to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of how much goes into a big old sendy out in the deep blue. All right, the boys are getting ready. Drop in the blue. The fish are on. Sam is absolutely hungry. Woo! All of a sudden, as we're resetting up for the next drop, we've seen this explosion in the distance, and all these sharks were ripping apart something. Oh, you're kidding. The sharks needed to settle the hell down before we got back in the water, so we decided to punch a bit wider and try our luck for a big yellowfin tuna on the line. That one.
Oh, there's a shark there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's a big cobia.
Mate, I want to get the hook out and help ya. Come on, buddy. All right, mate. Okay, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
Woo! still have to get in the water. They say, oh. Whoa. Whoa. There it is, look, what's that? Oh, it's pretty big. Oh, it's a horse. Look at that.
Oh.
It's huge.
What am I going to do with that?
I'll help you. There we go. All right, get him in the drink. Ready? See you, buddy.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
That was a, oh! This could be a yellowfin. There was a mix of tunas just then. Oh, okay. Oh no. Targeting little skippies and stuff like that. I think that was a big yellowfin tuna. But we're going to change up our tactics and hopefully get a big tuna. Oh! It's a wahoo!
That's sick. Am I allowed to cast?
Oh no! That's a big wahoo! What the hell is a barracuda? A big barracuda literally just grabbed my huge wahoo and bit it in half and spat the lure. It's all over, the sharks are here. What the hell? That was insane. Look at this, there's so many sharks coming to the back of the boat. Woo! Whoa, whoa, hey, settle. Who's this guy? What's my fingers? Look at him. Unbelievable. Look at him. They don't want to eat my feet. Could have patted him. Let's see if this guy does.
We got Chaos on the first fish. We got Jacko, Brodie and Joel, they're in. I think Brodie's just shot a nice looking dolly.
They were just keeping their distance. I was in there for a good hour and a half then, drift after drift after drift. But we got the one fish we've been after, as fresh as you can get, and one of the most sustainable fish. Yee-hoo! Thanks, mate.
Nice.
That's the hardest burnt mahi I've ever had out here. Watch out, go. Woo-hoo! Yellow! Yeah, Jacko. Right. It is time to fillet up the yellowfin tuna. We're down at the beach. It's actually the next day. We've put this on ice overnight, and what that does is all the juices and everything like that actually firm up and can go into flesh, and it's a lot tastier and a lot easier to fillet because they are a very bloody fish and it can be quite messy. We're also joined by a shitload of flies. There's a few cuts I'm gonna do first. Straight down here. I'll flip the fish over and do another one. This is just, we're in Australia, so this is a part of Australia. There's flies bloody everywhere. All right, so they're the first few cuts. We've got the head portion, the collar portion, which is there, which we'll probably throw out. You can scrape a bit of meat off, but it's not really used. And then like the mid body, the loins and the fillet, and then the tail end, which will probably be Strydas. First cut. and angling it towards the head and quite deep, running up the body there, because there's old meat up here. On the other side, I'll try to do it like this without turning the fish over. Same thing, quite a deep angle down to the gills there. Gets a bit tough down there, run it through there, and just snip through there. A lot of times when you buy tuna or anything like that, you can get them with the heads off, already gutted and all that, but this is fresh caught, and same thing here, all the way down, up towards the gills there. So this part here is a little bit gruesome, but all I'm doing is just sort of taking the head off. Just one pop like that. So we'll keep that for a little bit later. Great crab bait. You can chuck it as a stew, all that good stuff. You can use that. This next part is really up for interpretation. You can start from the back, start from the front, underneath, all that. It's basically the same thing. So I'm facing the fish away from me. This is not my preferred way to do it, but you guys will be able to see better. So starting from there, you're just like, you're doing cuts where you're just breaking the skin. You're not going all the way through yet. It's basically outlined. And you do this on every side of the fish, under, back, this way, that way. And I'll show you a bit of a method of what I do to make it easier. These next cuts are deeper, bigger cuts, and you actually want to get your knife as far in there as you can and push down on that skeleton and work your way all the way to the back of the fish. Just do your best. It doesn't really matter later if you can scoop the meat off the frame if you don't get it all, and there are ways to maximize everything. This next cut is my favorite cut. You got to get the real samurai grip on it, and you want to basically just where that ridge is, where you can see, take a pretty good guess. You're trying to get it right in the middle of the spine there, and you're going deep until you hit, and you're running all the way along. The sharper the knife, the better, to the very end there. And the best part, my favorite part, yeet! Look at that. Really good loin of yellowfin tuna. You can have sashimi, steaks, whatever you want with that. And we're turning this into homemade canned tuna. There you go, go on. And to reward myself, cheers, you bloody legends. Oh, you want some, Jacko? It is good. Caught fresh fish versus bought fish. It should be a really fun afternoon. It's time for the challenge to begin. The cook-off is here. We've got Vicky and Jacko. Jacko's gonna be on this side cooking the fresh fish, and Vicky is gonna be over here cooking the bought stuff right here. So I'm gonna get away. I can't see what's going on. These guys are gonna take over, and they're gonna deliver me down the meals, and I'm gonna see if I can really taste the difference between fresh and bought. This is gonna be so much fun. Hang around to the end.
Just crumbing the fresh fish.
So this is the bought frozen fish.
I've got the fresh crumb fish here, and this is fresh fish, it's not crumbs. We'll just chuck it on. Put them on.
And let's put mine on the barbecue. They seem all the same size, and which is a little bit weird.
I'm ready to flip mine. They've only taken a few minutes. Already looking at that.
So mine look a little bit mushy, but...
Both these have been cooked for the same time. They're ready to come off right now. We're going to pull them all off.
I can smell it. I'm so excited about this challenge. I really want to know if I can taste the difference. I actually legit have never, ever, ever in my whole life tasted fish frozen from the shop. Been fortunate enough to go out here and grab it every single time.
So we are going to start to make the burgers. I'm going to do the bought one, and Jackson will do the caught one.
All right, this is a bit of tartare sauce, and we've got avocado, baby cos lettuce, coleslaw.
So I'm putting some tartare sauce first, and then I will put some coleslaw. Now some avocado, some lettuce here. So we finished the burger, the fish is ready, and now it's time for Brodie to do the challenge. I'm taking the fish to Brodie so he can taste it. Hello!
Hello, I can smell stuff.
You
Can't
can
see
smell
any.
it?
Oh.
Ooh, Stryda. Okay, so we're going to start.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to start with the tuna. We have homemade tuna
Yep.
and bought tuna.
So the reason why I'm blindfolded is so I don't see what it is, obviously.
Okay.
The ultimate test whether I know what fresh fish is. 30 years I've been eating fish for, Vicky. From the ocean, fresh. Can I have some? I'm hungry.
No, stop it. No, don't touch it. Don't cheat. In front of you, you have some bought tuna from a can, from the tin,
Yep.
and some homemade tuna.
And it's made the same, isn't it, with the same ingredients?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they say. That's the thing, you don't actually know where bought stuff comes from. It's just reading from the tin. All right, where am I going?
Wait, can I do something first? so you don't.
Yeah?
Can I do that?
I don't know, I can't see.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
So it looks like the same.
Feels.
Otherwise, it would be easy for you. There he goes. Yeah. Now. Okay. Okay. Can you feel it there?
Yeah, okay. All right, tasting this one. Whatever it is, it's delicious. Oily. That's delicious. Mind you, I've never really ever had tinned tuna before either, so I don't really know. This is what's making it interesting. That was really nice. Where's the other one?
It's there.
That's the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bit more firm, whatever this one is. This is definitely the fresh. Yeah, I can tell because the way it fell apart in my mouth. Was I right?
Yeah. You were right.
I was right, wasn't I?
Yay!
I told you I could do it. It's so much less oily. I mean by the actual fish itself. And it fell apart in my mouth. Basically, it didn't take process, if that makes sense to you guys. That was easy.
Yeah. Wow.
All right.
Okay,
I
let's
think
go
we can go on to the next challenge.
Let's go to the second one. Now we have. Oh no.
What do we got in front of us now? What's next?
Well, next we have the fresh fish, and we have the fish that it was caught.
Is this without anything on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without the crumbs.
All right. Guide me.
So there.
That's
yeah,
one?
Yeah. Let me help you there.
Okay. Bit of sand on there. Okay. I think I know what that is because I've eaten a lot of fish before. Other one?
There, not there. There, yeah.
This is the bought stuff. That is the bought stuff, right?
Yeah.
Brodie, I made it. I cook it.
That is, I'm not joking, there is no comparison. The fresh fish is so much better. For me, that's the first time I've ever put bought fish in my mouth, right? It tastes really fishy, it was really dry, and it just felt wrong and off. For me personally, that was easy. The fresh fish is just oozes better flavor. The bought fish tasted like it smelled like off fish. Does that make sense? Yeah, I did not like that bought
that
fish.
was awful. I tried as well. So next one we have the crumb fish.
Okay,
So yeah, try it. We have both options.
guide me. That's really good. This doesn't even taste like fish. First one was the caught fish. This tastes like, it doesn't taste like fish. I've eaten a lot of fish before, all different styles, flavors, types, species, whatever. That doesn't even taste like fish. And I actually thought this might be quite difficult, but that is so easy. There is no comparison.
Okay, so this one is the last challenge for you.
Okay.
These are the burgers. The reason why we are doing burgers is because it's more difficult with all the flavors to realize which fish is which.
Yeah, with the sauces and stuff.
yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah.
a good challenge.
So you're going to be really concentrated in this one, huh? Okay, grab the one that...
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Flies. This is heaps harder. Did I even get any fish though?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I'm in trouble here.
Give another one.
I have another bite. Okay, this is hard. I was so sure on the other ones, now I'm not sure. Where am I, babe?
Do you want to leave it?
Yeah, the other one, where is it?
There, it's here. I will give it to you. Look. Here. Yeah. I will show it to the camera.
Okay.
And there you have a good chunk of
Okay.
fish. Yay.
Wow, this is really difficult. It's really hard, but I'm gonna go just on the fact that last chunk sort of melted in my mouth a bit more than the other one. I'm gonna say this is the caught one.
Yeah.
3 out of 3.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm gonna have a bravo.
Do you want my sunglasses?
I can't see. With the blindfold off and looking in front of everything, I can kind of tell a lot easier. You can tell by the coloration, the way that flakes off, that's the real stuff. It would have been super easy for me to do this challenge. Real, fake. The texture obviously was the biggest indicator for me. Like even when I pull that apart, look how like crummy and flaky and yucky that is compared to watch when I pull this apart. Look at that, like look at the difference. So Jackson and I are brothers, if you didn't know, and we've grown up the same, so he hasn't really eaten any boxed frozen fish before too. So taste that, Jacko, then taste the real stuff.
I can feel it.
It's disgusting, eh?
You can tell it's frozen. It's like watery.
Oh, there's just no comparison.
I don't even need to taste.
Yeah. Go on, Vicky, have a taste. And the fresh fish is beautiful.
So yummy. I tried already that one.
Did you eat half that bug, that fly?
Oh no!
Did you see the bug?
I ate a bug. It was yummy.
So after 30 years, that's the first time I've ever tasted frozen bought fish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's a wrap, baby. Ew!